Hello everyone, let's start this section by discussing variables, which are one of the core concepts of Python programming. We use variables to store data in a computer's memory. Now I'm going to define a variable called age and let's set its value to 45. When we run this program, the Python interpreter allocates some memory and stores this value in that memory location. The variable then references that memory location. Let's print this value and see what we get. Let's hit the play button. As you can see, we got the value 45. But let's see what this variable actually look like. We use this id function. We'll study about the functions in the future, but let's just look at this id and the brackets age. This gives us the location of this 45, which is an integer. This is the actual memory where this variable is stored at. Now let's see how we can print variables. Use print UR age years old. As you can see, you are 45 years old. Now we'll print this with formatted string. You are curly braces age years old. Again, we got the same output but with a different method. And now we'll look at typecasting, which is a bizarre way of saying converting integers into string by UR. STR stands for string. We put age in there. We'll use a plus symbol for concatenation or joining two strings. We have to write this in this 4 years old. As you can see, we got the same output and we need a space here. Again, we got the same output 3 times with 3 different methods. We can think of variable as a label for the memory location. We use this label anywhere in our program to access the data stored there. In this section, we'll look at primitive data types, which includes integer, float, booleans, and strings. Let's close the terminal and look at another data type called floats. We use the hash symbol to start the comments. Comments are simple lines of text which our interpreter or program just ignores as if they don't even exist. These comments are used for ourselves to make the code more understandable for another person or ourselves in the future. Floats can be decimal values like cost 4.99 or GPA, which can be 9.23. It can be distance 6.7. You got it. It's just decimal values, and we can print it the same way with print. As you can see, the Python is very sensitive to spacing, and if you use VS Code, it will keep track of that. Cost, it will print the cost. Now we'll look at another data type called strings. The strings are the simple lines which are to be represented as they are inputted by the user or the programmer. For example, name. They are stored in either double quotes or single quotes. It can be step 0. String can be email ID. As you can see, spaces are not allowed in the variable names, so we will use underscores to define a space or represent it. Can be 1 2 3 4 something gmail.com. They are stored as they are. If we want to print it, then print email ID. Let's see what we get. So we got the other program here, 4.99, which was our cost, and then we got this email ID which we just printed right now. We can also print the name, print name. As you can see, we got the name to StepZero. We can make this code more readable. Name ID. Now we'll look at booleans. Booleans are either true or false. Booleans can be represented like this: running equals true with a capital T. Uh, Dead can be false. They are either 1 or 0. Like this is 1 and this is 0, representing true, false, or yes or no. We can use this in conditional, which we will be studying in the future sections. Now, the next is integers, which we have covered earlier in the age. Integers, which can be defined as a number, 1 2 3 4. Then these are the whole numbers starting from 0 to positive infinity, and not the negative or the floats or the fractions, just the whole numbers. Now I'll give you some tips and tricks to writing variables like x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4, and z equals 6. Right? Let's get rid of this. Let's clear our terminal before running so it would be more clear. Now we'll print x, print y, print z, and let's see the output. As you can see, 2, 4, and 6. But this looks so long for just printing 3 numbers. So we can also define it like this: x, y, z, and it can be equal to 2, 4, and 6. As you can see, it is much more readable as we define all the 3 variables in one line as they were of same kind or same data type. Now I'll show you multiple assignments like x, let's take another value, a equals b equals c equals 0, and let's print a, print b, print c. Let's see what we get. 0 0 0, all three are the same number. Alright everyone, so this was it for this section. We hope to see you in the future. Happy coding.